According to Deloitte, one of the world's largest tech companies, 68% of employees and 81% of C-suite executives said that their well-being is more important than career advancement. If you haven't noticed by now, there's a major shift to where people care more about how they feel than the Lamborghini and the mansion being thrown in their face. So what I'd like to do today is provide to you 3 immediate strategies that you can use to boost, to improve, and to maximize your employees' well-being. And when we address them, we're gonna talk about them in a physical, a mental, and in an emotional space. So without further ado, let's jump right in. When it comes to improving your employees' well-being, the first physical, it requires exercise. Now, before you turn the video off, okay, if you're not in a space where you're consistently showing up to the weights, right, where you're consistently on a routine or regimen, then this is what I advise you to give to your employees. Say, hey, I need you to walk 15 minutes a day, every day, right? At the same time. And here's why. Exercise has the power to elevate your mood, to increase performance, and it does it by literally increasing the brain matter of your brain, meaning that you're gonna have more capacity, you're gonna have more memory, right? And you're always going to be fresh. And does 15 minutes a day have the power to do this? Absolutely. Is it the end game? Not by any means, but it's a place to start, to begin to shift the needle and get your team moving in the right direction. Because well-being is what they're paying attention to, not just the numbers on their paycheck. Now, the second tip or strategy we can jump into when it comes to improving employee well-being is going to be mental health. Without your mental health, you're quite literally nothing. You can have all the muscles in the world. You can act like you're feeling good, but if the thoughts up here aren't clear, then you won't be clear. So what I advise to you is to encourage your employees to take 3 breaks. From the time they show up till lunch, 1 15-minute break, mandatory. Drop the phones, drop the technology, step outside, disengage. At the lunch mark, same thing, now just 30 minutes. Step away, disengage. It's important that we get a change of scenery so that our brain can shift, so that we know we're not just working and we can feel better. And lastly, before you take off, another 15-minute break. Now, this might seem mundane, this might not seem so complex, and that's the point. No one is doing this. And by doing this, you give your employees a sense of balance, a sense of care, and a sense of freshness that they need. So to begin to turn the tide and get the well-being going up, start simple. Implement those breaks. And the third thing we talk about when we talk about improving well-being is gonna be nutrition. Now, I don't need you to do everything right now and start a whole new life, right? But what I do want you to focus on is the following foods: alcohol, dairy, soy, refined sugars, and coffee, okay? If you look at those 5 foods, they are highly addictive, right? Meaning that there's a reason why you're at the coffee machine at 2 p.m. The first cup wasn't enough. So rather than continue on the same cycle where these foods are literally, it's like having a chain around your neck and pulling you down, what I need you to do is pick one of them and remove it for a period of 30 days. Now, if you offer this solution to your employees, they're gonna fight back. So what you wanna let them know is, hey, listen, this is for you. This is gonna give you energy. And most importantly, it's gonna give you a level of self-esteem and self-confidence that you've never felt, because you're able to remove a toxic substance from your environment and you're able to stand your ground and keep it away. So on the back end, yes, it's gonna elevate mood, it's gonna get you feeling better from a nutritional standpoint, but from an overall well-being standpoint, it's gonna provide the fortitude and the resilience that you need to be a decision maker and say, no, I'm okay without you. So what I wanna arm you with today are not only simplistic, but highly effective tools to get your team feeling good about themselves, about feeling good about working for you, and most importantly, feeling good about life. As simple as it may seem, it's no longer about Lamborghinis and mansions. Those things are a byproduct of what we really want, which is a good feeling. And that good feeling is accessible on a daily basis if you choose it.